Hello there. And welcome to the Sleepy Space Science channel. I'm so glad you found your way here tonight. Maybe you've had a long day. Or maybe you're the kind of person who likes falling asleep to quiet thoughts about the Milky Way instead of counting sheep. Either way, tonight's journey is for you. There's nowhere you need to go. Nothing you need to solve. And nothing you need to remember. Just let the universe carry the story for you. You don't have to do anything now. Let your shoulders soften. Let your jaw unclench. Take a slow breath in. And a gentle breath out. Feel your body grow a little heavier. As if gravity has decided to be kind tonight. Not pulling. Just holding. Your only job is to listen. Let the words drift past you. Like stars sliding slowly across a quiet sky. Because tonight, we're not just thinking about space. We're drifting through the Milky Way. Our home galaxy. A vast spiral of stars, dust, gas, and quiet motion. Stretching across more than 100,000 light-years. It's a place where familiar stars hide ancient mysteries. Where black holes sleep at the center. And where time moves on scales so large. They make human worries feel wonderfully small. We'll travel gently from the outer edges of the galaxy. To its bright, crowded heart. From massive spiral arms. To quiet halo stars drifting far above and below the galactic disk. Along the way, we'll meet glowing star nurseries. Wandering rogue stars. Ancient supernova remnants. And the invisible magnetic fields quietly shaping it all. Some of what you hear may spark curiosity. Some of it may simply give your mind something soft and distant to rest on as you fall asleep. And before we begin, if these calm space journeys help you unwind, relax, or drift off more easily, consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. It helps other sleepy minds find their way here too. Now, let's begin. The Milky Way is a spiral galaxy. Not flat, not still. But gently rotating like a slow cosmic pinwheel. It contains hundreds of billions of stars. Each one burning quietly. Each one following its own long path through space. From Earth, we see the Milky Way as a soft band of light. But from above, it would look like a glowing spiral. Arms curling gracefully through darkness. Our galaxy is more than 13 billion years old. It formed slowly after the universe itself was young. Gathering matter like a patient river. Most of the Milky Way is empty space. Stars are separated by vast distances. Silence fills the gaps. As you listen, feel your body sinking a little deeper into rest. The galaxy can keep moving, even while you sleep. The Milky Way rotates slowly. One full turn takes about 225 million years. A single galactic day is longer than human history. Stars closer to the center orbit faster. Outer stars move more gently. Everything stays balanced through gravity. At the very center of the Milky Way lies a supermassive black hole. It is called Sagittarius A star. It rests quietly, holding the galaxy together. This black hole is millions of times more massive than our Sun. Yet it doesn't roam or consume wildly. It simply exists, calm and steady. Black holes are not cosmic monsters. They are regions where gravity becomes deep and quiet. Like space folding inward on itself. Let your breathing remain slow and natural. Nothing here is urgent. Most stars in the Milky Way are smaller than our Sun. Many are dim red dwarfs. Long-lived and patient. Some stars are born in clusters. They form together. lighting up dark clouds like scattered embers. These stellar nurseries are made of gas and dust. Cold, dark, and dense. Perfect places for new light to begin. Gravity slowly pulls material together inside these clouds. Over millions of years, a star quietly ignites. Our own sun was born in such a nursery, surrounded by sibling stars, most of which have drifted far away. As you listen, feel the world around you grow quieter. You are safe here. Some stars never stay with their birth cluster. They wander alone through the galaxy. These are called rogue stars. Rogue stars travel silently, carrying their light through interstellar space, untethered and unhurried. The Milky Way also contains ancient stars in its halo. These halo stars orbit far above and below the galactic disk. Halo stars are among the oldest in the galaxy. They formed when the Milky Way was still young, before its spiral arms fully took shape. They move slowly through space, like quiet elders watching from a distance, remembering an earlier universe. Let your thoughts soften now. You don't need to hold on to them. The Milky Way is wrapped in invisible magnetic fields. They thread gently between stars and gas clouds. These magnetic fields guide charged particles, shape star formation, and influence how energy moves through the galaxy. You cannot see these fields, but they are always present, quietly organizing chaos. Cosmic radiation flows through the Milky Way, particles traveling near the speed of light, left behind by ancient explosions. Most of this radiation passes harmlessly through space. Earth's atmosphere protects you. You are safely shielded. As you listen, feel that protection. The universe holds you gently. Sometimes, massive stars reach the end of their lives. They explode in brilliant supernovae. These explosions scatter elements across the galaxy. Iron, carbon, oxygen. Supernova remnants glow for thousands of years, expanding shells of light and gas, slowly fading into the background. The atoms in your body were forged this way, in ancient stars, in long-forgotten explosions. You are made of Milky Way material. Not metaphorically, but literally. The Milky Way has spiral arms, long, curving lanes of stars and gas, slowly rotating together. These spiral arms are not solid structures. They are regions of higher density, where stars linger a little longer. As stars move through these regions, gas clouds compress gently, encouraging new stars to form. This is why spiral arms glow brightly. They are places of ongoing creation, where light is always being renewed. Our solar system sits in a quieter region, between two major arms, a calm neighborhood of the galaxy. As you listen, feel your body sinking a little deeper into rest. The galaxy continues its slow turn without effort. The Milky Way is surrounded by a vast halo, a faint, spherical cloud of stars and dark matter. This halo extends far beyond the visible disk, much larger than the glowing spiral we see. Many halo stars follow tilted, looping paths. Their orbits are gentle and ancient, unchanged for billions of years. Some of these stars came from other galaxies. Long ago, smaller galaxies drifted too close and were slowly absorbed. The Milky Way still carries these stars, like quiet memories of cosmic encounters. Let your breathing remain slow and natural. Nothing here needs your attention. Star clusters come in many forms. Some are loose and temporary. Others are dense and enduring. Open clusters contain young stars. They drift apart over time, their members slowly separating. Globular clusters are different. They are ancient and tightly bound, containing hundreds of thousands of stars. These clusters orbit the galactic center, like lanterns circling from afar, unchanged by time. Some globular clusters are nearly as old as the universe. They have watched the Milky Way grow. As you listen, let your thoughts soften. The scale can remain distant and gentle. The Milky Way contains vast clouds of hydrogen gas, cold, dark, and quietly waiting. When conditions are right, gravity gathers this gas together, and stars begin to form. Stellar nurseries glow softly in infrared light, hidden from human eyes, yet rich with activity. Inside these clouds, time moves slowly. Millions of years pass before a star fully awakens. Creation in the galaxy is patient. Nothing is rushed. Everything unfolds gently. Feel the bed beneath you now. You are supported here. The Milky Way's magnetic fields weave through space, invisible threads guiding charged particles. These fields influence how gas flows, how stars form, and how energy spreads. They help shape the spiral arms, quietly organizing the galaxy's structure. Though unseen, magnetic fields are everywhere, holding patterns together, maintaining balance. They remind us that not everything important is visible. As you listen, let your body grow heavier. You don't need to imagine clearly. Radiation moves through the Milky Way constantly. Particles left behind by ancient stars. Most of this radiation never touches you. Earth's atmosphere absorbs it gently. Even so, this radiation helps tell the galaxy's story, pointing back to supernovae long past. Every burst of energy slowly fades, leaving behind enriched space. The Milky Way remembers everything. Not in words, but in motion, light, and matter. The Milky Way is not perfectly flat. Its disk gently ripples and warps, like fabric stirred by a slow breeze. These ripples come from gravity. Passing galaxies tug softly, leaving faint waves behind. Over millions of years, the galaxy settles again, never quite still. Our solar system rides one of these gentle waves, rising and falling slowly, unaware of the motion. Even stability in the universe includes movement, quiet motion, endless balance. As you listen, feel your body sink a little deeper into rest. The galaxy can move without you. Between stars lies the interstellar medium. Thin gas, faint dust, mostly empty. This space may seem quiet, but it carries soundless activity. Energy drifting slowly. Shockwaves from old supernovae travel through this medium, spreading elements far and wide. These waves lose strength over time, softening into gentle ripples, then fading away. Nothing violent lasts forever in the galaxy. Even explosions become calm. Let your breathing remain slow and easy. Nothing here is urgent. Some stars burn brightly but briefly. Massive, blue, short-lived. Others glow dimly for trillions of years. Small red stars, steady and patient. The Milky Way contains both extremes. Quick brilliance, enduring quiet. Life around long-lived stars may have more time, more stability, more gentle days. Time itself is unevenly distributed among stars. As you listen, let your thoughts drift freely. They don't need direction. Some stars are ejected from their birthplaces. Gravity flings them outward, sending them alone into space. These rogue stars travel silently, passing through spiral arms, never settling. They may wander for billions of years, carrying their warmth with them. Even alone, they remain part of the Milky Way story. The galaxy does not forget its wanderers. Feel the surface beneath you now. You are supported and still. The galactic center is crowded with stars, much denser than our neighborhood. Stars that orbit closely, their paths complex but graceful. Radiation is stronger near the center. Energy fills the region. Yet order remains. Despite the chaos, stable orbits persist. Balance exists even where forces are strong. As you listen, allow your breathing to slow further. In and out. The Milky Way continues to grow. Gas drifts inward. Stars are born. At the same time, stars drift outward. The galaxy breathes. Growth and release happen together. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is lost. The galaxy evolves quietly, overspans longer than memory. And all of this unfolds while you rest safely on one small world. The Milky Way's spiral arms are not permanent. They shift and change slowly, like patterns in a long, moving river. Stars drift in and out of these arms. They are visitors, not residents. Nothing stays fixed forever. Gas clouds linger longer in spiral arms. Gravity gathers them gently, encouraging new stars to form. This is why spiral arms glow more brightly. They are regions of youth and renewal, constantly refreshed. Creation in the galaxy is continuous, quiet, patient, unending. As you listen, feel your body sinking deeper into rest. The galaxy can keep forming stars without you watching. Between the arms lie quieter regions. Fewer stars. Less activity. More space. Our solar system lives in one of these calm zones. A gentle neighborhood, far from crowded regions. This calm may have helped life develop. Fewer nearby explosions. More stability. Long stretches of peace. Sometimes, distance is protection. Quiet allows complexity to grow. Stillness can be creative. Let your breathing remain slow and easy. Nothing here requires effort. The Milky Way's halo extends far beyond its disk. A faint, spherical region of ancient stars. These halo stars orbit in long, tilted paths. They do not follow the galaxy's flat plane. Many are extremely old, formed before the Milky Way's spiral shape settled. They are witnesses to the galaxy's earliest days. Quiet observers, circling patiently. Their light carries deep time. As you listen, let your thoughts soften. You don't need to imagine clearly. Dark matter surrounds the Milky Way. Invisible. Silent. Yet massive. It does not emit light. But its gravity shapes the galaxy. Without dark matter, the Milky Way could not hold itself together. Stars would drift away. Spiral arms would loosen. Structure would fade. What we cannot see often matters most. Feel the bed beneath you now. You are supported and still. The Milky Way's magnetic fields reach into the halo, extending far beyond visible stars. They guide charged particles gently, shaping cosmic rays as they travel. These particles arrive from distant explosions, carrying stories of long-gone stars. Most of this radiation is harmless here. Earth's magnetic field and atmosphere protect you. You rest beneath many layers of quiet shielding. As you listen, let your shoulders soften further. The universe feels distant and calm. Occasionally, stars pass near each other. Their gravity briefly intertwines. Some exchange planets. Some alter orbits. Most simply pass by. Even these encounters happen slowly, over thousands or millions of years. In the galaxy, change is rarely sudden. Everything unfolds at a pace meant to be gentle. As we move inward, the stars grow closer together. The night sky brightens, layer by layer. Near the galactic center, stars orbit more tightly. Their paths curve smoothly, guided by deep gravity. This region is older and busier. Many generations of stars have lived and faded here. Light overlaps with light. Starshine blends softly, like many candles in one room. Even in crowded places, motion remains calm and ordered. As you listen, feel your body sinking deeper into rest. The galaxy can glow without effort. The galactic bulge sits at the center. A dense, rounded core, packed with ancient stars. These stars are older than most spiral-arm stars. They formed early, when the galaxy was still assembling. Many shine with a warmer, redder light. Not young and bright, but steady and enduring. They have orbited the center for billions of years, watching the galaxy slowly mature. Age in the universe often brings quiet stability. Let your breathing remain slow and easy. Nothing here asks for attention. Dust becomes thicker toward the center. It absorbs visible light, softening sharp brightness. This dust hides many stars from view. Yet they remain there, burning quietly. Infrared light passes through the dust, revealing hidden structures. Gentle and warm. Even what is hidden still contributes to the whole. The galaxy keeps its secrets softly. As you listen, allow your thoughts to drift. You don't need clear images. Near the center, gas clouds swirl slowly inward. Gravity guides their motion, not pulling suddenly, but patiently. These clouds may one day feed new stars, or drift past unchanged. Possibility exists everywhere in the galaxy. Nothing is forced, nothing rushed. Even potential rests quietly. Feel the surface beneath you now. You are supported and still. The Milky Way's central black hole anchors the galaxy's heart. Stars nearby orbit it at incredible speeds, yet remain in graceful paths. Despite its strength, the black hole is calm, not constantly feeding. It influences space by presence alone, by being what it is. Stillness can hold great power. As you listen, feel your shoulders soften further. Nothing here is urgent. Occasionally, gas falls toward the center. It warms and glows briefly, then settles. These events are rare and gentle. Long periods of quiet lie between them. Even at the core of the galaxy, calm is the default state. Activity fades. Silence returns. Balance remains. The heart of the Milky Way beats slowly and steadily, unchanged by haste. Near the galactic center, star clusters gather in great numbers. Light overlaps softly, never harsh. Some clusters are tightly bound. Stars orbit one another closely, sharing gravity like a quiet agreement. These clusters are ancient communities. They formed early and remain together still. Time moves gently inside them. Orbits repeat. Patterns persist. Nothing rushes. Stability can last for billions of years. As you listen, feel your body sink deeper into rest. The galaxy holds its shape effortlessly. Radiation is stronger near the core. Energy from old stars and past explosions fills the region. Yet even here, radiation spreads thinly through space, softening with distance. Nothing sharp remains forever. Energy disperses. Intensity fades. Calm returns. Space is patient with all things. Balance reasserts itself naturally. Let your breathing remain slow and even. You don't need to picture anything clearly. Supernova remnants drift near the core. Expanding shells of gas and dust, still glowing faintly. These remnants mark where stars once lived. Bright beginnings, gentle endings. Their material spreads outward, enriching nearby space, preparing for future stars. Nothing is wasted in the Milky Way. Every ending feeds a beginning. The galaxy recycles itself quietly. As you listen, allow your thoughts to soften. The story can carry itself. Some remnants fade completely. Their outlines dissolve, leaving only enriched space behind. After enough time, even memory becomes diffuse. Yet the effects remain. Elements linger. Possibility stays. Influence does not need form. Presence can be subtle and lasting. Feel the bed beneath you now. You are supported and still. Star formation continues near the core, though more slowly than in the arms. Dense gas clouds collapse gently, forming new stars amid ancient ones. Youth and age coexist here. New light beside old glow. Time layered softly. The galaxy does not separate eras. All moments overlap. Past and future share the same space. As you listen, let your breathing slow further. In and out. Some stars near the center move in unusual paths. Tilted orbits. Looping arcs. Complex yet stable. Gravity allows many patterns. Not just circles. Not just lines. Freedom within balance. Even complexity can feel calm. When nothing is rushed. Order does not require simplicity. The Milky Way's core holds many motions. All moving together. All at peace. As we drift away from the core, the stars slowly spread apart. Space opens. Light softens. Crowded brilliance gives way to quiet glow. Each star regains its own space, its own gentle rhythm. The spiral arms welcome us back. Long arcs of light and dust, moving together. Here, star formation feels easier. Gas clouds stretch wide, unhurried and patient. Creation prefers room to breathe. As you listen, feel your body sinking deeper into rest. The galaxy continues without effort. Massive stars often form in these arms. Bright and blue. Burning intensely. Their lives are short by cosmic standards. They shine strongly, then fade quickly. When they end, they leave behind supernova remnants, quietly expanding. These remnants enrich the arms with heavy elements: iron, carbon, oxygen. From these materials, new worlds may someday form. Let your breathing remain slow and even. Nothing here needs your attention. Star clusters are born in the spiral arms. Families of light, forming together. At first, they stay close, gravity holding them gently. Over time, the galaxy's motion pulls them apart. Each star takes its own path, still sharing a common origin. Separation does not erase connection. As you listen, allow your thoughts to drift freely. They don't need direction. The Milky Way's magnetic fields run along the arms, guiding charged particles smoothly. They help shape star-forming regions, quietly influencing where light begins. Though invisible, these fields create gentle order. Balance often comes from unseen forces. The galaxy relies on what cannot be seen. Feel the surface beneath you now. You are supported and safe. Cosmic radiation travels through the arms, particles moving near light speed. Most of this radiation comes from distant explosions, ancient events, long finished. As radiation spreads, it weakens and fades. Distance softens everything. Even energy learns to rest. As you listen, let your shoulders soften further. The universe feels calm and far away. Rogue stars sometimes pass through spiral arms, visitors with no permanent home. They glide silently, unnoticed among billions. For a time, they share the same space, then move on. Motion does not require belonging. The Milky Way welcomes all paths, steady and unjudging. Farther out, the spiral arms thin. Stars grow more distant. Silence expands. Light here feels softer. Not dim, just spacious. The outer arms contain fewer massive stars. Less brilliance, more calm. Star formation still happens here, but slowly, patiently. The galaxy does not rush its edges. As you listen, feel your body resting more fully. Nothing needs to happen. Gas in the outer arms is thinner, cooler, more diffuse. Gravity works gently here, drawing matter together. Only when conditions are right. Some stars form alone, without clusters or companions. Solitude can still create light. The Milky Way allows many ways to exist. Let your breathing remain slow and natural. The story can carry itself. Beyond the spiral arms lies the galactic halo, a vast, faint sphere surrounding everything. Halo stars are sparse and ancient, widely separated, quietly orbiting. They move on long, looping paths, slow arcs through darkness. Some halo stars predate the Milky Way's shape. They remember a younger universe. Their light carries deep calm. As you listen, allow your thoughts to blur. You don't need clear images. Globular clusters often live in the halo. Dense islands of stars, bound tightly together. Each cluster holds hundreds of thousands of suns, moving as one, slow and steady. They orbit far from the galactic disk, unhurried, unchanged. These clusters are among the oldest structures we know. Age brings quiet endurance. Feel the bed beneath you now. You are supported and still. The halo also contains dark matter, invisible mass, holding the galaxy together. It does not shine or glow. It simply exists. Guiding motion. Without it, stars would drift away. Stability often depends on unseen support. What holds you may be quiet too. As you listen, let your shoulders soften further. Nothing here asks for effort. At the very edge, the galaxy fades gradually. No sharp boundary. Just thinning light. Stars become rare. Distances grow vast. Darkness feels open, not empty. Here, the Milky Way blends into intergalactic space. A gentle transition. Even galaxies know how to let go softly. The edge of the Milky Way feels like a deep breath out. The Milky Way is not alone. Small galaxies drift nearby, moving slowly through shared space. Gravity reaches across great distances. A quiet invitation. A gentle pull. Over time, some small galaxies draw closer. Their stars stretch into long streams, like faint ribbons of light. These stellar streams wrap softly around the Milky Way. Evidence of past encounters. Now calm and settled. Even meetings between galaxies can be gentle. As you listen, feel your body resting more deeply. Nothing needs your attention now. Gas from intergalactic space drifts inward. Thin and cool. Almost invisible. This gas feeds future star formation. A slow, steady supply. Never rushed. The Milky Way grows quietly. Not through sudden bursts, but through patient gathering. Growth does not always announce itself. Sometimes it simply continues. Let your breathing remain slow and easy. In and out. Over billions of years, the galaxy's spiral pattern may change. Arms may stretch, fade, or reform. Stars will adapt without noticing. Change here is slow enough to feel like stillness. Even transformation can be calm when it takes its time. Nothing in the galaxy is in a hurry. As you listen, let your thoughts soften further. You don't need to imagine clearly. The Milky Way will one day meet Andromeda. Another spiral galaxy. Drifting closer. Their meeting will take billions of years. Plenty of time. Plenty of space. Stars will mostly pass by each other. Distances are vast. Collisions are rare. Galaxies merge like clouds, interweaving gently, without sudden impact. Even cosmic encounters can feel soft. Feel the bed beneath you now. You are supported and safe. During this future merger, new stars may form in waves. Gas clouds will compress slowly. Light will bloom again. Patiently. Old stars will keep their orbits. New patterns will emerge. The galaxy's story will continue. In a new shape. Endings often become beginnings. As you listen, allow the story to fade into the background. You don't need to follow every detail. Eventually, star formation will slow. Gas will thin. Light will grow rarer. The Milky Way will age gracefully. Quietly. Steadily. Long-lived stars will remain. Small, dim, and patient. They will glow gently. Long after brighter stars fade. The galaxy's future is calm. Stretching quietly into deep time. As time stretches onward, the Milky Way grows quieter. Not empty. Just settled. Bright, massive stars become rarer. Their brief lives already complete. What remains are long-lived stars. Small. Steady. patient. These stars glow softly for trillions of years. They do not rush. They endure. Endurance is a kind of calm. As you listen, feel your breathing slow even more. The universe has time. Star clusters slowly loosen. Gravity relaxes its hold. Stars drift apart gently. No conflict. Just distance. Separation happens over immense spans of time. Too slow to feel. Nothing breaks suddenly in the galaxy. Everything eases. Change prefers patience. Let your body feel heavy and supported. You don't need to imagine anything clearly. Supernova remnants fade completely. Their outlines dissolve into space. Only enriched gas remains. Invisible. Ready for future use. Memory in the universe is subtle. Not images, but material. What once shone brightly becomes quiet potential. Nothing truly disappears. As you listen, allow your thoughts to blur. The story can drift on its own. Radiation slowly thins across the galaxy. Energy disperses evenly. Sharp bursts soften into background whispers. Space grows quieter with age. Not empty. Just calm. Silence can be full. Stillness carries depth. Feel the bed beneath you now. You are held securely. The Milky Way's magnetic fields remain. Faint but persistent. They continue guiding particles gently. Even as light grows rare. Structure lingers longer than brightness. Order does not vanish with age. It simply becomes subtle. As you listen, let your shoulders soften further. Nothing here asks for effort. Rogue stars keep wandering. Unbound. Unhurried. They pass through quiet regions. Carrying warmth with them. Even alone. They remain part of the whole. Belonging does not require closeness. The Milky Way holds all paths equally. Patiently. And without judgment, the Milky Way looks vast from afar. But from within, it feels gentle and familiar. Most stars never notice the whole galaxy. They simply follow their paths. Orbit after orbit. Our Sun is one of those stars. Quietly circling. Without awareness of the whole. Perspective depends on distance. Up close, everything feels small and manageable. You only ever need to live where you are. As you listen, feel your body sinking deeper into rest. There is nowhere else you need to be. The Milky Way contains many layers. Disk. Bulge. Halo. Each layer moves differently. Different speeds. Different paths. Yet they remain part of one system. Held together by gravity. Unity does not require uniformity. Difference can still belong. Let your breathing remain slow and easy. Nothing here needs your attention. Light takes time to cross the galaxy. More than 100,000 years. What you see in the sky is always the past. Some stars you see tonight no longer exist. Yet their light continues to arrive. Softly. Faithfully. Even endings can still give. As you listen, allow your thoughts to drift. They don't need to settle. The Milky Way is filled with motion. But most of it is slow. Speeds that sound fast. Feel gentle over cosmic distances. Motion here rarely feels like change. Change arrives quietly. Time smooths everything. Feel the surface beneath you now. You are supported and still. From the galaxy's perspective, human history is a brief flicker. Yet that flicker matters deeply to those living it. Meaning does not require duration. Small moments can still be complete. A single breath is enough. As you listen, let your shoulders soften further. Nothing here asks for effort. The Milky Way does not judge scale. Stars, planets, people. Everything plays its part. You are not insignificant here. You are simply small. In a very large place. Smallness can be comforting. The galaxy makes room for everything, including rest. The Milky Way is not separate from you. Its history lives quietly in your atoms. Carbon in your body was forged in stars, released gently when those stars ended. Oxygen in your breath once drifted through interstellar clouds. Iron in your blood was born in ancient supernovae. You are made of galactic material. As you listen, feel your breathing slow. Each breath connects you to deep time. These elements traveled for billions of years. Through spiral arms. Through quiet space. They gathered slowly on one small planet. Forming oceans. Forming life. Nothing about you is accidental. Every atom has a long journey behind it. The galaxy remembers you. In this quiet way. Connection does not require awareness. Let your body feel heavy and supported. You don't need to hold this thought. The Milky Way's magnetic fields once guided particles that became you. Radiation from distant stars helps shape the chemistry of space. Those processes are still happening. Even now. Even as you rest. The galaxy continues its work. Without needing your attention. You are free to rest. As you listen, allow your thoughts to soften. They can drift without direction. Your body follows natural rhythms. Breathing. Heartbeat. Rest. These rhythms mirror larger ones. Orbits. Rotations. Cycles. The Milky Way rotates steadily. Your body rests steadily. Different scales. Same calm order. Everything moves as it should. Feel the bed beneath you now. You are held gently. The galaxy has room for mistakes. Stars form imperfectly. Systems adjust. Nothing needs to be perfect to belong. Your rest does not need to be perfect either. Sleep comes in layers. Light. Deep. Drifting. All of it counts. As you listen, let the words fade softly. You don't need to remember them. The Milky Way does not rush completion. It allows processes to finish naturally. Your body knows how to do this too. Rest completes what effort began. Stillness restores balance. You are resting inside a galaxy that has always known how to wait. The Milky Way does not ask for attention. It exists whether observed or not. Stars burn without witnesses. Light travels without expectation. Most of the galaxy unfolds in silence. No audience. No applause. Existence does not require acknowledgement. Being is enough. As you listen, feel your body growing heavier. The universe continues on its own. The Milky Way has no single center of importance. Every star is central to itself. Our sun matters deeply to one small system. And that is sufficient. Meaning depends on proximity, not size. What is close to you is what matters most. You don't need the whole galaxy at once. Let your breathing remain slow and easy. Nothing here requires effort. The galaxy accepts imbalance. Stars wobble. Orbits shift. Stability emerges over time. Not instantly. Adjustment is part of balance. Rest allows systems to settle. Stillness invites harmony. As you listen, let your thoughts soften further. They don't need to resolve. The Milky Way does not hurry conclusions. Processes end when they are ready. Stars fade gradually. Light thins slowly. Nothing ends abruptly in deep time. Gentle endings are still endings. Completion can feel like rest. Feel the surface beneath you now. You are supported and safe. The galaxy contains mistakes. Failed stars. Broken clusters. Yet nothing is wasted. Material is reused. Energy redistributes. Even failure feeds future creation. Imperfection is productive. You don't need to be flawless to belong. As you listen, allow the story to fade gently. It can carry itself now. The Milky Way's silence is not empty. It is full of quiet motion. Calm does not mean nothing is happening. It means everything is happening gently. Softness can hold immense power. The galaxy teaches calm. By practicing it endlessly. The Milky Way does not resist gravity. It moves with it. Trusting the pull. Stars surrender to their orbits. Following curves laid out long ago. Nothing in the galaxy fights its path. It adapts. It flows. Surrender can be gentle. Letting go does not mean disappearing. As you listen, feel your body releasing effort. There is nothing you need to hold. The galaxy trusts its structure. Gravity balances motion. Motion balances gravity. This balance does not require thought. It happens naturally. Systems know how to regulate themselves. Your body knows this too. You don't need to manage rest. Let your breathing find its own rhythm. Slow, steady, easy. The Milky Way accepts uncertainty. Stars wobble slightly. Paths shift subtly. These small changes do not break the system. They help it remain flexible. Stability includes room to adjust. Perfection is not required for balance. Relaxation thrives on allowance. As you listen, allow your thoughts to loosen. They don't need to settle anywhere. The galaxy does not fear stillness. It uses it. Long quiet periods allow energy to spread evenly. Stillness prepares the ground for renewal. Rest is part of motion. Sleep is part of living. Feel the bed beneath you now. You are supported completely. The Milky Way does not rush the future. It allows it to arrive. Time stretches safely ahead. Nothing presses from behind. The present moment is enough. You don't need to solve tomorrow tonight. Rest belongs to now. As you listen, let the words soften further. They can fade into the background. The galaxy holds everything gently. Stars. Dust. Light. It does not grip. It supports. Support allows relaxation. Relaxation allows sleep. You are resting inside a galaxy that has always known how to let go. The Milky Way does not cling to motion. It allows movement to slow naturally. Stars glide without effort. Orbits repeat softly. Nothing strains. Even gravity feels gentle here. A steady invitation. Never a demand. Gentleness sustains systems. Softness can last a very long time. As you listen, feel your body sinking deeper. The surface beneath you feels steady and warm. The galaxy's vast size creates safety. Distances protect. Space cushions motion. Stars rarely collide. Paths are wide. Room is plentiful. In spacious systems, there is less conflict. Room to move is room to rest. You are allowed space too. Let your breathing remain slow and natural. Nothing presses in. The Milky Way holds quiet places everywhere. Between stars. Between arms. Between thoughts. These spaces are not empty. They are restful. Silence here is full of balance. Stillness carries structure. Calm is organized peace. As you listen, allow your thoughts to spread out. They don't need to gather. The galaxy does not monitor itself. It trusts its own laws. Order emerges without supervision. Trust simplifies existence. Simplicity invites rest. You don't need to oversee sleep. Feel the bed beneath you now. You are fully supported. The Milky Way does not hurry light. It allows it to travel freely. Some light takes thousands of years to arrive. Still useful. Still meaningful. Time does not rush value. Slowness preserves significance. Rest arrives at its own pace. As you listen, let the words blur softly. You don't need to follow them. The galaxy has no alarms. No sudden calls. No sharp endings. Transitions are gradual. Fading into fading. Nothing here startles. Safety feels like continuity. The Milky Way cradles everything gently. Including you. As you rest, the Milky Way carries no sharp edges. Its boundaries fade slowly. Like light dimming at dusk. Stars do not fall out of the galaxy. They remain held. Even at great distances. Gravity works quietly here. Always present. Never urgent. Being held does not require effort. Support can be invisible. As you listen, feel your body resting more deeply. You don't need to hold yourself up. The Milky Way's rotation never stops. But it never rushes. Each star keeps pace naturally. No one is left behind. Harmony does not require speed. Movement can feel like stillness. When it is steady enough. Your breathing mirrors this rhythm now. Let your breath remain slow and easy. Nothing presses forward. The galaxy does not compare stars. Brightness does not define worth. Dim stars matter just as much. They last longer. They persist. Longevity is its own strength. Quiet presence counts. You do not need to shine brightly to belong. As you listen, let that thought soften and fade. It does not need attention. The Milky Way's silence deepens with time. Energy spreads evenly. Sharp signals smooth into gentle background hums. Nothing loud remains forever. Even echoes rest. Calm is the galaxy's natural state. Feel the surface beneath you now. Steady. Supportive. The Milky Way allows space for wandering. Rogue stars move freely. They are never lost. Only traveling. Paths do not need destinations. Motion can be its own purpose. Rest does not erase direction. As you listen, let your thoughts wander gently. They don't need to return anywhere. The galaxy does not hurry endings. Stars fade gradually. Light thins slowly. Without sudden darkness. Everything eases into completion. Gentle endings feel like rest. The Milky Way teaches that nothing needs to stop suddenly. It simply slows and becomes quiet. The Milky Way feels widest in its quiet moments. When nothing demands attention. When nothing calls. Stars continue their paths unnoticed. Unbothered by observation. Comfortable in routine. Routine is not boring to the universe. It is stability. It is peace. Repetition can be soothing. Orbit after orbit. Breath after breath. Familiar motion calms the system. As you listen, feel your breathing align with that rhythm. Slow, even, effortless. The Milky Way does not measure progress. There is no finish line. Stars are not trying to become anything else. They are already enough. Existence does not require improvement. Only continuation. Rest is part of continuation. You don't need to move forward tonight. Let your body feel heavy and still. Nothing pulls you anywhere. The galaxy does not replay the past. It carries it forward gently. Old light fades into background glow. Still present. Still warm. Memory here is diffuse. Not sharp. Not demanding. Soft memories do not disturb rest. They simply drift. As you listen, allow your thoughts to blur. They don't need edges. The Milky Way creates no urgency. Everything unfolds on time scales too long to rush. Time stretches safely in all directions. Nothing is late. Nothing is early. Everything arrives when it does. Peace lives inside acceptance. Feel the bed beneath you now. You are supported completely. The galaxy does not require awareness to function. It flows on its own. You can rest without missing anything. Nothing important will pass you by tonight. The universe is patient. It will still be there when you wake. As you listen, let the words soften further. They can fade into silence. The Milky Way holds no deadlines. Only cycles. Cycles repeat until rest is complete. Completion does not require awareness. Sleep finishes what effort began. The galaxy continues its slow turn. And you are free to let go completely. The Milky Way no longer feels vast. It feels familiar. Like a place you've always known. Its motions repeat softly. Nothing new is demanded. Nothing unexpected arrives. Familiar patterns calm the mind. Orbit. Rotation. Rest. Predictability can be soothing. You are safe inside repetition. As you listen, feel your body resting fully. There is nothing to prepare for. The galaxy does not ask for effort. Stars move because they always have. No star strains to continue. Motion is natural. Effortlessness is sustainable. Rest does not interrupt life. It supports it. You are allowed to stop trying. Let your breathing become automatic. In, out. No intention needed. The Milky Way holds everything without grasping. Gravity supports. It does not squeeze. Support does not have to be tight. To be reliable. Loose systems can still be stable. Gentle holds last longer. You are held gently now. As you listen, let your thoughts drift freely. They don't need to settle anywhere. The galaxy does not care if it is observed. It exists either way. You don't need to pay attention. For things to continue. Nothing falls apart. When awareness fades, letting go is safe. Sleep does not remove control. It restores balance. Feel the bed beneath you. Steady. Supportive. The Milky Way's silence deepens. Signals soften into background quiet. Even light feels tired. Ready to rest. Brightness fades without disappearing. Softness replaces intensity. Calm becomes the dominant state. As you listen, allow the words to blur. They no longer need meaning. The galaxy does not keep score. No totals. No outcomes. Process matters more than results. Being matters more than doing. Rest matters more than progress. The Milky Way slows into near stillness. And your mind is free to follow. The Milky Way no longer feels distant. It feels like background presence. Always there. Never demanding. Its stars continue quietly. No announcement. No urgency. Motion here is so slow. It feels like stillness. Stillness does not stop life. It supports it. Rest is motion at its gentlest. As you listen, feel your body sinking fully. There is nothing to brace for. The galaxy does not resist slowing. It welcomes it. Energy spreads evenly. Sharp edges fade. Nothing pushes forward. Nothing pulls back. Everything finds its place. Your body knows how to do this too. Let your breathing become shallow and easy. No control needed. The Milky Way holds silence gently. Not empty. Just quiet. Silence here feels warm. Protective. Safe. Even light softens into glow. Brightness fades without fear. Nothing is lost by resting. As you listen, let the words drift past you. You don't need to follow them. The galaxy does not check on itself. It trusts its balance. Trust removes effort. Effortlessness invites sleep. Sleep restores what effort cannot. You are allowed to disappear into rest. Feel the surface beneath you now. It holds you without question. The Milky Way has no final message. No conclusion. It simply continues. Continuation does not need awareness. You can rest without missing anything. Everything important will wait. As you listen, allow the story to fade. It has done its work. The galaxy's motion blends into quiet background hum. That hum becomes silence. Silence becomes comfort. Comfort becomes rest. And rest carries you gently onward. The Milky Way no longer needs description. It becomes a feeling. A quiet presence. Stars continue without sound. Light drifts without urgency. Nothing here asks for thought. Everything allows rest. Awareness can soften completely. You are safe letting go. As you listen, let your breathing fade into its natural rhythm. No effort. No intention. The galaxy does not mark endings. It allows them to dissolve. Fading is gentle here. Edges blur. Motion slows. Nothing stops suddenly. Everything eases into quiet. Rest is the galaxy's final language. Feel the bed beneath you now. Steady. Warm. Holding you. The Milky Way has room for sleep. Plenty of it. Time stretches wide and safe. Nothing important is happening now. That is exactly as it should be. Peace needs no explanation. As you listen, allow the story to fall away. You don't need it anymore. The galaxy continues without effort. So can you. Rest does not interrupt existence. It completes it. Sleep finishes what waking began. Stillness restores balance. You are allowed to disappear into rest. Let your body feel completely heavy now. There is nothing to hold. The Milky Way does not wake suddenly. Neither must you. Transitions here are gradual. Everything happens slowly enough to feel safe. Safety invites surrender. Surrender invites sleep. As you listen, let the last thoughts drift away. They can wait. The galaxy's motion blends into silence. Silence becomes comfort. Comfort becomes rest. Rest becomes sleep. And sleep carries you gently onward. Inside a galaxy that has always known how to wait, we've drifted through the Milky Way. From its glowing spiral arms to its quiet halo. From black holes and stellar nurseries to ancient stars and fading light. And all the while, you've been part of this story. The elements in your breath, your bones, your blood, were forged in stars like these. The same laws that guide galaxies also guide your heartbeat and your need for rest. You are not separate from the universe. You are a small, warm expression of it, pausing for a moment inside its long, patient unfolding. Tonight, as you rest, the Milky Way continues its slow rotation. Stars keep shining. Galactic clouds keep drifting. You don't have to keep up with any of it. You can let the universe carry on without you for a while. You are safe. You are supported. You can rest now. If you happen to still be awake, you can drift into the next chapter whenever you're ready. Otherwise, I hope you sleep well and dream softly. Good night.